receive. Yeah, I walk by faith.
The onset of fall weather, certainly a welcome occurrence for folks in Silicon Valley, and we've got football on a gorgeous day here in Santa Clara.
The one we just lost
we are situated at Levi's Stadium.
They were not good.
Straight ahead, it's a matchup of
I got to play better defense
between the Kansas City Chiefs and the San Francisco 49ers. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. Takes it at the 7. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
Let's go. Strike. Check striking.
Here's Mitchell now to kick off the drive. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. So this game of ours, Charles, you know, the talk of the NFL world all week. 2 unbeaten teams. You rarely see such a matchup this deep into a season.
I would agree with that because normally you might get one team undefeated for a while, but two teams like this. And I remember in preseason, you looked at schedules and said, I think these two are on a collision course. It'd be interesting to see if they actually get there, and they did. And to me, the winner of this game has to wear the crown of Super Bowl favorite.
Takes this to the 27, give him 4 yards. This defense for the Chiefs, they were terrific last week in the victory over Buffalo.
And I think our statistician, we ended up having to bring the blue tent and put it around him for a while because he was developing a hand injury from having to write down all the turnovers this team forced. 5, 6, 7, 8. Absolutely unbelievable. I hope he'll recover.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. Here's Hardman to return. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at the 40. The drive will begin with a run by Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this.
Yeah, you can't throw that corner out for shit. That's just on me. I had a touchdown.
And the Niners are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively. Getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
I got to high point that up, I guess. The fuck?
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And this ball game, clearly the game of the year so far. It's not very often that you find 2 unbeaten teams playing each other this late in the season, but that's what we have here. 2 heavyweights in the NFL.
You're right about that, and you think about recent memories, so let's take a little ginkgo right now and go down memory lane, right? 2007, 7-0 Colts, 8-0 Patriots. The Pats won 24-20, ended up going 16-0 in the regular season before they lost in the Super Bowl against the Giants. How about 2015? 6-0 Broncos, 6-0 Packers. Denver won 29-10. And in 2020, Steelers and Titans were both 5-0. Pittsburgh won that one.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
52.
And they fake the handoff. Now Lance. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
For a rookie first-rounder, he's made a huge impact on this defense, but that tells me that they had a plan for him when they drafted him. Just turn him loose, do what you do best, go get the quarterback.
After the sack on 1st down, Lance.
No! I got to click on faster.
The linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This one caught by Kittle. A heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th.
There's another example what defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They gave up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
Wishnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
On 1st down, Mahomes. That ball is caught. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards on the play. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Here's Mahomes to throw. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
I'm wondering if the same thing went through your mind as mine. When I see a big man like that make a catch, all I keep thinking to myself is, big man with football. Look out, everyone. He may not juke you a whole lot, right? He may not run past you because of his size. You're talking about a guy weighing in the 270 range. But, boy, once he gets his mitts on the ball, he's going to be tough to bring down.
For years, this matchup, the Chiefs and 49ers, would have been known as the Joe Montana game. These being the two teams that Montana played for in his Hall of Fame career. But now, of course, it's a Super Bowl rematch. Super Bowl 54 in Miami. That game won by the Chiefs 31-20 with that furious fourth-quarter comeback to win their second Lombardi trophy. On 4th down, Tommy Townsend to punt for Kansas City.
And
that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And this game, Charles, much talked about coming in. And you think there's a real chance this is a Super Bowl preview?
I do, because as things stand,
all right,
I'll give you a little bit of a caveat here that maybe things will shake out a little bit if someone loses along the way. But here we are right now. These are your two current #1 seeds, and I think they're both good enough to make it to the big game.
Try the right side with Mitchell. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Black Ultra. Ten cycles.
Now a play fake. Lance.
Huh?
Got an open man. It's McLeod.
Man, come on, man.
Down hard, but he will have the first down. It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains. The Niners at 6-0. What a start to the season for them. And they have certainly got it rolling as of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust. Instead of just talking about winning, the very next game, you point out to them,
now the ball comes loose.
Thank you. I don't know how you even got that shit off, like that pass off. Come on, you didn't hawk it.
And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Mahomes on the give to Edwards-Helaire. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. No score after 1 on EA Sports. From the 5, here's 2nd and 2. Now Mahomes. That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Mahomes going to throw. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Nick Bosa in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Butker's kick here is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
I gotta see this.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go now.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to try back out on the field and start this drive? A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown, but they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach would be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punch in the end zone without turning it over.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Let's go. Ultra.
On 2nd down, here's Mitchell. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. The Niners on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Play action. Now it's Lance being chased out left.
How the fuck did he stay away? All right, man.
So he just tossed it away.
Imagine if he had escape artists. Holy shit.
Now. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a 1st down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield. That's a pretty throw right there. That ball's in the air a long time, but it's right on the money on the right sideline. A really good route. Moving the defenders towards the middle of the field before breaking to the sideline.
Oh, my God. I shouldn't have thrown that shit. Man, God damn.
Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And the 49ers are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They'll start at the 40, so great starting field position following the interception. They'll start with a run by Mitchell. And some space here. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down.
This is a little bit like baseball here. Strong up the middle. Both sides want to be that. In this case, the offense ended up winning the ultimate battle.
And those big runs between the tackles, that's a little deflating for a defense, isn't it?
It really is, because that's where your strength's supposed to be. You're supposed to be in a spot where they can't make that yardage there. You're supposed to send them outside. Not in this case.
He'll get 8 on the keeper there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. But that's what he can do, when he keeps the football. It's not a huge gain, but it shows how hard it can be to stop him.
Yeah, and I thought the defense had that one pretty well contained. And, in fact, they probably came up and felt pretty good about what they did. Then they looked up and realized he still got good yardage out of it. He's a tough guy to stop.
22 needle. Ready?
Up the middle, here's Mitchell. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Ultra. Go ultra. Trouble 38.
They'll try and pick it up with Mitchell. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play, and that's going to lead them to 4th down. Remember, that was less than a yard. That was not a full yard. That defense, they were having none of it.
Yeah, the surge the offensive line was seeking actually occurred on the other side of the ball. They reestablished the line of scrimmage and stuffed them.
Set, hut. 560.
Going for it, it's Mitchell. And this is going to be nowhere close. Needed some inches and ended up losing yardage. Kyle Shanahan, an offensive mind, but his guys stopped up short. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. And defensively, they were ready for that, a full-on blitz on 4th down, and they stop them short of the marker.
Oh, and someone's got to feel really good about that, and that's the defensive coordinator. He dialed up a great run blitz defense, and they hit it just right. Stack that thing up. They're going to feel awesome going to the bench after that big play.
It's a gain of 8, and it's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. We remind you in just a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Orlando, and our good friend Jonathan Coachman. Coach will run through some of the numbers and the next-gen stats from this first half of football so far. Eluding the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, sometimes an incompletion is the right play, and he showed that he's learned from his earlier interception on that throw. Instead of forcing it, he just tossed it away.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Now here's Mahomes. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. And he will have a Chiefs first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down because they did not want to give the ball up here late in the half. They'd love to take the clock all the way down and score.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack.
And they're picking up right where they left off with the shutout that they pitched last week. A huge part of that, this pass rush. They know how to get after people.
Offensively, good luck finding some answers right now. Mahomes hit. He lost the football.
Are you kidding me,
It looks
dude?
like the Chiefs are going to get it back.
All right.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. The good news, they kept the ball. Bad news, it's 3rd and long. Mahomes now to throw. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he is going to have the Chiefs first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. 27 yards, a big play there on 4th. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. His throw caught right around the 6. Touchdown. Clyde Edwards-Helaire with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Chiefs will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead grows to 10-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Landon Collins. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting.
Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Sacks a growing
This nigga
theme
said
in
whatever
this first
badge
half.
that
This
is.
second and long. Now a timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. They come up on second and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. To throw, it's Mahomes. And this is caught on the sideline, and he gets out of bounds as well. How about that? Give him 32 on the play.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
And he'll just protect the
No.
ball and go down.
I tried to throw it away.
The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's second down. So
Hold on. So what's the button to go down? Do they simplify it in like L2? No, as a quarterback.
Halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman.
No,
Coach.
in the pocket.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside
Is it
Charles
L? Is
Davis.
it L2 R3? Because I tried to throw it away and I gave my I went down and I couldn't get a field goal off.
Set to receive the football. This one fielded at the 5. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
Right back to Edwards-Helaire on first down. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
From just shy of midfield, Mahomes. Connection made on the out route to Valdez-Scantling. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 23 yards the pickup there.
That's another beautiful throw right there. It gets it to his man right in stride. And I think that throw kind of exemplifies what we've seen from this offense throughout this game. They've been in rhythm. They've been sharp. They've been on it. And they pick up another first down there.
And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. 61 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes.
What?
And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes.
I threw that, but I got a block. That's just on
back in
me.
the 23-yard line. Nick Bosa able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far.
Holy shit, this game's ass.
Well,
It is ass. There's no way I should have caught that.
The previous play didn't hear. And
Holy shit.
Some time to find a receiver,
That's bad.
and it sets up a 1st and goal.
Bosa is coming in.
Edwards-Helaire. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
That shit laid right over his shoulder. I don't know how the hell I caught it. There's no way I should have caught that.
But another touchdown given
There's no way.
Could really spell an end to their chances. So
we don't do that around
and he
here.
takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Clyde Edwards-Helaire. His second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Chiefs take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that makes our score 17-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. First down, here's Mitchell. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
They'd love to just strike
there
back
is
with
no
a touchdown
love
right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start.
The Chiefs are going to get him. Frank Clark, credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there.
That man was serious.
Frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, third quarter, 3 and out. Not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Ready.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Oh,
Now Lance.
what are you
Haul it in as Kittle. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Here's Lance to throw it. His throw incomplete.
Well, partner, they've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
Give running right is Mitchell, and he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
You've got to figure the further they fall
That shit
behind,
is nasty,
the
huh?
more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
Throwing his Lance on third down. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
In a game that hasn't gone your way, you've got to throw in the end zone at every opportunity and hopefully climb back in as much as possible. He put way too much on that throw, though, and that shot ends up with nothing.
Lance and company going on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
Yeah, that's nasty.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
They go play fake. Mahomes. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one good for 26 and a first down. Edwards-Helaire as they run out of the gun. And able to work his way down to the 16. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Mecole Hardman, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead is now 24. Now
nasty work out of Daniel right there.
Kick it away. From the 6. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Oh, but how the hell he would know?
San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. This has been frustrating for them to this point. They have not looked the same as they did coming in, riding that impressive 6-game win streak.
I swear Klaus might be the worst. Klaus might be the worst zone in the game, man.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Lance, that's to the right side.
It can get a user, or our users, but like, that shit is ass.
45-yard line. Lance and Kittle in sync for the 49er first. A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss.
Yo.
And no one wants anything to count as a moral victory.
Are y'all voices popping up on the stream by the way? Okay, yeah, so that's some wild shit to be playing on my stream.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Yo, DJ, knock it off.
Working from the gun. Lance out. And he's going to have to eat this.
All right, let's go.
Down he goes. George Karlaftis picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now after the sack, Lance and the Niners staring up here at a 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic.
I hate that they put this shit on R3.
And the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
1st and 10, it's Edwards-Helaire with it. And some room to roam now. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Well, where our booth is here, we can see all of the writers to our left. And their post-game stories, Charles, they have been filed for some time because this game, boy, is it lopsided.
Yeah, we can see our guy Scoop. He's even got his fedora tipped over his face. I think he's taking a nap now. Nothing left to write for him, but how gratifying has it been for them to see what they've done in practice and carry it into a game and see the execution be so good. They've got to feel fantastic about what they've accomplished in this one.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And that unbeaten record very much in jeopardy. It's been a great first few months of the season so far, but they have run into a buzzsaw here, trailing big.
He's just backing you down
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle.
It's nasty to bring a 7-footer to the park,
maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them? And do I have enough confidence to make a play?
Yeah, that's.
All that gets him
I
is
finally because I could get it silver, but I had
the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired.
I can get it silver,
Well, he still
DJ.
has some fresh legs. Not the
It's a
biggest
tier
game
3
we've
for
seen
me
on
as
a
well, but I can get it silver.
But still, some positive yardage. On a
But,
play that initially looked like a sure win
fuck is
for
it?
the defense.
Lance looking to throw it.
And you bat that down, bro. All right.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule,
But nah,
but
they can get it silver. But I have to core it. I wanted to core it, but that progression was not going. So I ended up I had to core a posterizer because for some reason that shit worked. Yeah, you have to do a challenge. Basically, the challenge is you have to keep activating the badge, and you have to have it at that level.
Desperation time here. Lance.
Debo. I thought he was throwing to Debo. I wouldn't have left.
And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
But yeah, I had to. So now I have posterizer core. I have that silver, and I have limitless takeoff. You need that shit. You need limitless takeoff, DJ. At least silver. Gold is great.
That's another one complete to Mitchell.
He lost yards. I didn't realize it was that. That's shallow.
He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Well, it looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Ready up.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Again, they'll throw it with Lance. He's got the hook up to McLeod.
Who the hell was on him? Because he got beat bad.
And they pick up 25 as they convert
on
3rd.
All right.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate.
And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Gold with the extra point, and the lead is down to 24.
Damn. Yo, X.
He got his ass cooked. He got cooked.
Adrian, you didn't go down like that, huh?
He got cooked.
Damn, X.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
That nigga got hella progression.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
He was there, but he wasn't there. That's what that sounds like.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continue to put it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would have...
They got rid of that last year.
Bit, right?
They got rid of the allow offensive rebound. They got rid of that shit.
We'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
And he stopped immediately there. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact.
Oh, why did I pick a
And it
play?
leaves them
Oh,
at
that's
3rd
dumb
and
on my
1.
part. My fault.
Just
I did
2
not mean
minutes
to pick a
remaining
play.
here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. '49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for 3rd down. Edwards-Helaire, they'll try to run for it. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Here's the Chiefs punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
How much longer y'all up for?
Fielded at about the 28. A nice job on the return there. 16 yards. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but Lance throws the interception, his 3rd. Picked off by Landon Collins. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
And they'll indeed take a knee.
Oops, somebody got hurt? I didn't see it. Yo, are you serious? I gotta go back and look at it.
They said their goal was to win 7 games. They've done that pretty early in the year.
I think it's time for them to elevate that number and really make a big push to finish this season strong.